This weekend we went for a day trip with a couple of mates up to the Peak District to check out the UK's biggest landslip, Alport Castles. We parked down by the Derwent Reservoir and headed up quite a muddy path through the woods until we came out onto the open moorland. It was quite boggy underfoot, but this was such an enjoyable part of the hike, walking across the open moorland with the birds singing and these fantastic views, and it brings you to the start of the landslip, the area known as Alport Castles. If you drop down here, there's a path that will lead you just below the landslip, or you can scramble up as we did to the start of the ridge walk. As you walk along the ridge, the famous tower is going to start coming into view, and if you love a good scramble, you're immediately going to want to get down there and scramble up to the top. As you can see by the fact that my head's right by my wife's feet, even though we're pretty much next to each other, the slope we went down was really steep, slippery mud. I wouldn't recommend it. We took one of the easier grade 1 scramble routes up to the top of the tower, and from the top we had a great vantage point of our route so far, where we dropped down to approach the tower, and other possible routes that we could have taken that might have been easier. At last I could eat my vegan burrito, which I'd been saving for the top of the tower, and enjoy the views down into the valley where we'd be heading next on this circular walk. After dropping down off the opposite side of the tower, we picked up a path that took us down to the base of the valley. We crossed a nice little wooden bridge over the river and eventually crossed the road Snake Pass, which took us to an area with another bridge that we had to cross, and then we walked for probably 4 or 5 kilometers along that side of the valley. Crossing back over Snake Pass to our side of the valley where we were parked, we headed through some farmland, eventually coming back to the woodland where we started the whole circuit.